All right, guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do a batch of updates for you guys, talk a little bit about some of these different platforms. There are some important things that are either happening or about to happen with some of them. So that being said, do want to remind you guys that I am not a financial advisor. Everything I talk about on my channel is for entertainment purposes only. If you're going to get into anything in crypto, or specifically anything I talk about on my channel, make sure you do your own research. You're okay with high risk because all of this is super high risk, and you only put in risk capital, guys. If your funds you can afford to lose. Very, very important that you do that. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. Of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon. That way you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So real quick, guys, look at the market. Bitcoin back up over 20,000, Ethereum 1,200, up 7% over the last 24 hours. BNB looking pretty good, 241 bucks, up 1.8% over the last 24 hours and almost 13% for the week. So, I mean, nowhere near where where we were a couple of weeks ago, but it's good to see a little bit of green after being so used to seeing red for the last couple of weeks. So that being said, as I always say, whether the market's up, down, sideways, green, red, whatever, you need to find ways to make passive income. So let's talk about some of these different platforms. Drip. Let's start with Drip, guys. I think Drip, in my opinion, is the king of passive platforms right now. Yes, the token price is a little bit, I don't want to say volatile because it's not jumping $2 or $3 up and down, but the price hasn't really found the floor yet. It's bounced back up from where it was. It was at $6 and change. It's now back up to $7.50. Pretty excited that I got in under $7. I did a video a couple of days ago where I bought $11,000 worth of Drip with BNB, and it was under $7. Now that it's at $7.50, made a little bit of money there. Okay, of course, that's not what I'm counting on, because what I rely on is, not that I rely on anything in crypto, but what I rely on is 1% a day. As long as the protocol is paying out that 1% a day until you hit 365%, I'm gold. That right? So Drip doing its thing. If you don't know exactly how Drip works, I do have an overview. I'll probably do another one because I've made a couple of changes to some of the slides. But I did do an overview on my channel. You can check it out because I do have people ask me questions like, hey, do I need to hyper compound? Do I need to compound 4 or 5 times a day? Not with Drip. Like, Drip is not a miner, right? You're probably thinking more about BNB Minor, which I'll talk about here in a second, where there you have to hyper compound as many times as you can every single day. This one here, you don't. Like, if you're going to compound once a day, all right? If that. Like, I've had people ask me, well, what were you doing? Were you hyper compounding? Were you compounding 3 times a day, 4 times a day when you got started? No, because there was days where I didn't even compound, right? I was compounding a little bit, but I was claiming a lot as well, because, like, if you guys know my channel, if you know my philosophy, if you followed me for any period of time, you know that my thing is, your initial goal should be to try to take out your seed capital, right? Your initial deposit. That way you're playing with house money. So I did that a long time ago with Drip. That's why, I'm never afraid to, throw 100 grand in the faucet, right? Or 200 grand in the faucet. It's all profit, right? Like, I pulled out my seed capital, right? And I've locked profits along the way throughout my whole journey. And I still am. But yeah, not to go off on a tangent. You don't have to do that here. This is not a miner. You don't have to hyper compound every second. You're going to compound once a day. You don't need to do it 3-4 times a day. Okay. Anyway, that being said, you can see here Drip $7.50. Hoping that it'll come up, but we'll see. It really depends on the climate of the market. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, if Drip goes to 15 bucks, if it goes to 20 bucks, I mean, forget about 50 bucks and 100 bucks and all that stuff. Do I want it to go there? Yes. Okay, but I don't. If it doesn't go there, but it stabilizes at around 15 or 20 bucks. People are going to be super happy with that, right? So again, now might be the time to get in. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor, okay? But these prices right here, if it goes to 15 and 20 bucks, it's going to be pretty awesome. Anyway, let's talk about Animal Farm, Pigpen. Pigpen is the long-term play. It's not super duper aggressive. It's slower paying, but it's the long game, right? You see here I have $149 or 149 BUSD. What I'll do is I'll just compound that. I'll claim the BUSD, and then pigs will get thrown back into the pig pen. I have 500 pigs in the pig pen right now. Right now, pigs, I think, is at 60 something bucks. I'm not exactly sure. What is the price of pigs? Say that here. Yeah, $63, right? I got 500 pigs in the pig pen here. And again, Forex is putting together a game, a DApp, a contract. It's going to be on top of this where we can take our staked pigs and utilize them for the other game, which I believe is going to be a little bit more aggressive, but we'll see. Piggy bank doing its thing, as you can see here. I need to compound here. You can see these things are paying. Drip Garden, again, this is a minor here, so if you want to hyper compound with something in the drip ecosystem, it might be this. But I'll typically just plant my seeds, I'll compound my earnings, and just keep growing, trying to accumulate as many seeds as I can, right? So that's what's going on with the Drip Garden. I know Forex, he posted in the Telegram that he was going to be doing an AMA tomorrow, so hopefully there's more information about, a hard date for when the farms and pools are going to launch, but we'll find out. We'll see. In the meanwhile, we're just going to keep on earning with the drip faucet, right? Let's take a quick look at Rex. Rex right now, there's about half an hour left before the lobby ends. It'll be day 6. It looks like it's a pretty low day. Let me refresh this. Give me 1 second here, guys. Yeah, so this is about I don't know, still under $300,000 in the lobby. So today might be the very best day to get in. If you look at the different days in the auction lobby, day 1, 976,000, day 2, 448,000, day 3, 981,000, day 4, 906,000. Yesterday was over 500,000, which was pretty low considering, 3 of the other days here were over 900 grand. But it looks like today might be the very best day to get in, because there's only half an hour left and it's just over $250,000 here. So still by other standards, still a lot of money going in considering what's going on in the market. But, compared to the other $900,000 days, yeah, you can see here, this might be the very best day to get in. Again, the big payday gets paid out. I believe it's twice a day now. It's random. So if you haven't got it yet, there's still hundreds of big payday opportunities as we move forward. But again, if you take out your auctioned Rex, the Rex that you get in the auction, if you take it out liquid, you're automatically disqualified. So make sure if you're going to go and get your, retrieve your tokens, that you don't take them out liquid. You take them out as a stake for over 222 days. Otherwise, you're going to be disqualified forever. You're going to have to get a new wallet or something like that. But yeah, we'll see what's going on with Rex. Price of Rex right now. Let me see here. What's the price of Rex? I don't even know. 0.003240. So it's on a little bit of a dip, but it is what it is, right? I mean, it's not even a week old. So this goes up and down, over the long term, guys. I think this price will go up, but again, I'm just purely speculating. The only reason why I say that is because most people are locking up their tokens because they want to hit big payday. So when tokens are locked up, people can't sell. So the more people are trying to hit that big payday and they're locking up their tokens for 222 days plus, the more tokens are being locked up, the less tokens are sellable, and it's just over time. People are like, man, how come it's not million X already, right? It takes time. Like Hex took a little while as well. Not that this is going to guarantee to do what Hex did, but again, it takes time, right? It takes time for some of these things. Anyway, that's what's going on with Rex. I'll leave my link down below if you want to get a 10% bonus in the lobby. Averis right now, the lobby looking pretty light. Okay. I think people are waiting on the BUSD lobby, which is going to be launching. If I had to guess, I don't have a hard date, but if I had to guess, the lobby will probably launch within the next 7 to 10 days. Maybe closer to 7, but we'll see. Biggest difference, guys, obviously the staking, the uh, the feature of going into the lobby and then staking those tokens for dividends. Only difference is you're going to get your dividends in BUSD as opposed to the original Averis, which is paying out BNB dividends. Then the other difference is the lending feature is going to be functional, right? That's something that people are excited about. So we'll get more updates on that. And then I'll give you some intel and information as soon as I can. By the way, go into our Telegram. That way, if I do find any information or anything that I can talk about, I'll probably put it in there first. But yeah, other than that, BNB dividends are being paid out. There's still a lot of BNB in the contract, but I'll probably do another update later towards the end of the lobby day for Averis, so stay tuned for that. BNB Minor, right now, 471 days running. You can see here that there's 11,810 BNB in the contract. And this is a minor, so this one you're going to need to hyper compound if you're going to get in. So again, contract is still moving in the right direction. Even if it did plateau and started moving in the other direction, I probably wouldn't worry about it because, it's done that before and then it's come back up, right? So again, you can never tell with these things, but as long as the contract isn't, decreasing significantly, rather quickly, and with the way the algorithm works for these miners, it won't do that. I mean, I wouldn't really worry about it. Like, I'm just going to continue earning on this and come back to it every now and then. It's just kind of doing its thing in the background, but it's been running for 471 days. Pretty solid. Okay. Pegasus, you can see here, Pegasus, I have another $213 worth of Bitcoin here that I can take out. So I'm going to do right now. This one here has been running for quite a while. It's just doing its thing. It pays out 1.5% a day. Again, with these platforms, I've said it before, I'll say it again. They pay until they stop paying. I think that was is that the sound? Yeah, I think it already hit my wallet. Even before this thing ended right here, I think it already hit my wallet. So I heard the cha-ching sound for the Exodus wallet. But anyway, yeah, Exodus is doing its thing here. You can see, yeah, there you go, the balance is down. So you can see the withdrawals that I've made. Yeah, so this is today, right? And essentially, like every day, I've been just withdrawing, because again, the goal is to pull out your seed capital, right? Let's see how much has gone in for the week. Total platform, there's been over almost $750,000 deposited into the platform this week, and the number one deposit has been over a six-figure. So yeah, people are still going into this thing. It's pretty amazing. It's been like an anomaly because a lot of platforms have fallen by the wayside, especially about a couple of weeks ago. A lot of platforms were falling by the wayside. They were turning off withdrawals. This one here just kept on doing its thing. So yeah, pleasantly pleased and super duper happy with results with Pegasus. NovaTech, the other day or yesterday, I did a withdrawal, $4,700 withdrawal from NovaTech. You can see here I got an email earlier today saying that the approval was processed. And in fact, if I go into my Exodus wallet, you see here, so this was from Pegasus. I received that a minute ago. But received 40 minutes ago. This one right here, 4783. I guess a little bit, Bitcoin might have went up in the process. Yeah, I think Bitcoin did go up. That's why it wasn't 4,700. It's 4,783. But you can see here, it took about 24 hours for the withdrawal to go through. So people have asked me, are the withdrawals going through? Yes. They've resolved any issues they've had with coin payments. Because if you guys follow that, coin payments has had an issue with the US. I think they stopped doing business in the US. But NovaTech, they're still operating, withdrawals, deposits, everything's working seamlessly with NovaTech. So tomorrow we'll get our passive payout. I'll let you know what that is. Again, this one here averages around 3% per week. Last but not least, guys, Funds is doing its thing. If I go into their Telegram, let me see here. Go into their Telegram. They do have a ton of, as you can see here, this is their weekly schedule for webinars and Zooms. They have a ton of support that they do. Again, this one averages around 3% a week as well. But yeah, they're just trucking along. They're doing their thing. And this one also has a matrix. So there's people that have built matrices before that are contacting me about this. Now is the time to get in. You want to get positioned in that matrix, because when people come in that want to build out the matrix, all that will fall up underneath you. Now, of course, if you want to be totally passive, you can do that as well. But there are, there is a matrix component to this. By the way, real quick for NovaTech, if you're going to get involved, you have 48 hours to fund your account. Otherwise, your position gets purged from the system. So if you're going to get started, create your account, and then within 48 hours fund it. Otherwise, you're going to get purged from the system. All right. So did want to address that, because a lot of people asked about that as well. But that's pretty much about it, guys. Just wanted to give you a round of updates. Again, a lot of people are just trying to, chill and survive during this bear market. They're kicking back. They're kind of seeing what's going to happen. That's fine, but, have some of these different passive platforms working for you. So when you do get out of this bear market, which we will over time, you've stacked a bunch. All right. Okay, guys, risk capital only. Follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel. I will catch you on the next video. Peace.